Hello everybody, I am Jedi Jack Penguin and welcome back to another LEGO Harry Potter review. So today we're going to be looking at set number 4729, Dumbledore's Office. This set includes 446 pieces, originally retailing for $49.99 when it released in September of 2002. Now I got this set as part of a yard sale haul way back when I finally got around to brick-linking the remaining parts so that I can review it and prepare it for my comparison of the new 2022 Dumbledore's Office. So without further ado, let's take a look at our minifigure selection. As per usual, our first minifigure included is Harry Potter, who is no different than any other version that you would get between 2001 and 2002. Get that classic light gray for the legs and torso piece, classic Gryffindor printing from the front with that little bit of shine for the red and gold. Get the stick piece for the wand, yellow flesh tone for the hands and headpiece, get the stars from the back of the cape, and also the classic hairpiece that would be used through 2011. For the very first time in LEGO form, we have Professor McGonagall with some exclusive printing for her dress and torso piece, as well as her facial expression. We get the green cape from the back, no back printing as this being a figure from 2002, and you get that classic yellow facial expression, which honestly looks really funny. We'll remove the hat. So you can also see that we have a little bit of hair printed, which is something that LEGO used to do back in the day. Classic wizard hat piece in green. And I also wanted to note when it comes to the skirt piece, you get that hollow bottom instead of the anti-stud look. And lastly, we have the man himself, Albus Dumbledore, featuring some exclusive prints for the legs and torso. This version you'd see through 2001 and 2002 as well. Prints would continue into 2004, but in a different color scheme. Get the yellow color scheme also for the head and the hands. You get that weird purple color that you would see for the 2001-2002 Dumbledore. And also the classic hair and beard combo that you'd see used through 2010. I'll remove that real quickly, so you can take a better look at the torso and head printing for this figure with that bare yellow chest, which is really funny to see continue into 2004. So here is the final overall model for Dumbledore's Office, and just like a lot of the other sets from the time period, there are a lot of really interesting hidden features in here and a lot of printed pieces as opposed to stickers that you'll see nowadays in, say, the modern day Dumbledore's Office, which I'll be reviewing sometime next month. So to start us off, let's take a look from the front of the build, where you can see we have some of these printed wall element pieces with these brick patterns, which you'll also be able to get within the 2001 version of the Hogwarts Castle. You get a total of 4 of those in here, which is really cool to get them. You also get these dragon wing pieces, in addition to the scorpion piece and this horse armor, all in this dark gray color for the time period. These were all brand new recolors for this particular set. You have these little lights off to the side, and of course you have your regular old torches, these flame pieces, and these cylinder pieces. Now to enter Dumbledore's office, this is supposed to act as the entrance gargoyle, which is kind of sad, and it is also sad that the newer version only represents it with a sticker. Now how you get in here is you remove the scorpion, which you can see is connected in this little section down here using some Technic connections, which allows you to swing these 2 sections out just to give you a little bit more space in Dumbledore's office, which is really nice. Now off in this corner we have 2 spinny plates that allows you to spin this section all around, so you can actually easily hide this and see that there's nothing there, but when you spin it right around, you can see we have this little cubby, which you can open up to reveal a letter print, which is nothing special. We've seen these millions of times in other LEGO Harry Potter sets, though the print that I do have to point out is the front of the cubby here, which you can also get within the Gringotts set that released alongside this in 2002. Additionally, over here you have some clip pieces, which you can actually pull these out, where you can see some additional interesting prints, this one being this typical magic print for the time period on that translucent dark blue. This one you can pull out, which features this really nice golden brass key where you can see another one of those letter prints. And lastly, from the very top, we have this print where you get this bag with a bone and a spider and some more magic dust in there, I suppose. Another very interesting print that you might have gotten from various LEGO Harry Potter sets during the time period. Now, as we move to the back section over here, you can see we use one of those regular spiral staircase sort of build-ups that we saw back in the day. You have some more flames back here, and you also have some pitchforks, because of course there were a lot of those lying around at Hogwarts. Now, I might as well spin us around to the back of this particular section just so then you can take a look at this, which is this other hidden door from the very back for some reason that exists, where you can see that we have some Technic connections from the very side that allow you to actually bring this up and down. You also get that bar connection so you can actually easily lift this up to get in from this side. I don't know why that's included, but I guess it's fine for what it is. Another hidden feature, as LEGO loved to include these within sets like this back in the day. Now, once you went up those spiral staircases, you got to Dumbledore's office itself, which you can also open up to bring in a little bit of room. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any portraits on the wall, which is really my only gripe with this set, because otherwise I think it's fine, other than, of course, the color scheme is outdated and there's a lot of outdated building techniques. Right off the bat, one cool accessory that we get is this herbology book, where you get the print from the front and the side and the back of the book. There's nothing inside it, unfortunately. This would be used through 2004. You also get another one of those letter prints. You have a bottle of ink represented with that translucent green, and you also have a wizard hat if Dumbledore wanted to wear that. Additionally, you get a spot to sit your minifigure of Dumbledore in this chair, which isn't any special color or anything, though one thing I might as well note is when it comes to sitting minifigures in chairs who have capes, those capes are going to get ruined, especially if they're these older style capes there. And of course you get that spinny plate so you can actually spin this around in circles as you please. As I said, hidden features were the thing back in the day. Lifting up Dumbledore's table, you can see that there's actually something hidden in this little compartment. That being another print that was pretty common for the time period, this 1x1 with a book and some more magic dust on it, I guess, so that's pretty cool. And you get that hinge connection to lift that up and down as you please. From the very back of this situation, you get another print that came in one other set, that being the Snape's Potions classroom, and would later get recolored within the regular brown color. We have this potion shelf, which is a pretty neat print to get. You also have some of that stained glass window that you're only going to see from this particular section, unfortunately, with that red and green, I guess, for Gryffindor and Slytherin. You can spin this right around where we get a clip piece that I was unable to add a key to. You're supposed to add the other key. You might remember we saw a key down below. There's supposed to be a key up here. I unfortunately forgot to add that. But no matter, it's just a hidden feature and you get those spinny plates in order to spin this right around. I'd rather show it from this side anyways. And lastly, that brings us to the very top of Dumbledore's office, where we have another interesting print, this time exclusive to this set. We have this dish piece with some magic on it, which you can actually spin by spinning this thing. I have to interrupt myself to say that there actually is a Technic feature from the very back where you spin this cone piece to actually make this work. But, you know, it is what it is. It's something interesting to add to the very top of Dumbledore's office, showing the magic of the area. And of course, you can close this up nicely so you can see we have some little balconies, and we have some more flame torches, and we have the regular roof piece that you would get from the time period for the Harry Potter sets. Now, as I move back down, I did want to mention that it just occurred to me that this might actually represent the Sorting Hat, because thinking of other sets from 2001, the one thing that I really feel is missing from Dumbledore's office, other than the portraits surrounding him, is Maybe Fox the Phoenix, who we actually got within the Chamber of Secrets. You guys can check out my review for that, link in the description below, right above. But I'm quite surprised that Fox didn't make his way into the set just because of how prominent he was to the scene of Harry arriving to Dumbledore's office for the very first time, though of course this will be easily remedied with the new set that's releasing this summer. I just find it kind of odd that he wasn't included, though of course there are enough printed pieces to make this worthwhile. The minifigure selection is especially extraordinary, including our very first appearance of Professor McGonagall. Looking at the model as a whole, I really like how it turned out for the time period, and it definitely fits the style of the 2001-2002 Hogwarts Castle sets. For a long time, this is a set that I've always wanted to complete just because I feel it's such an interesting rendition of the build. I'm really excited to review the new one that's releasing this summer and do a comparison of all the different versions of Dumbledore's office. You guys can look forward to that video sometime this summer. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say for this video. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, what your thoughts are on this set. Also remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't have to upload a new video. So yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye!